everybody, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to another episode of my Sims 4 Law and Order SVU series. Before I get back into gameplay and storytelling today, I would like to very briefly talk to you about reliving negative memories. Everything I say in this video is a matter of my own opinion based on my own experiences. And I had the idea for this video topic last week. You guys know, if you've watched this series for any length of time, that I don't mind using my own personal experiences to try and help you not make my mistakes. I try not to talk about my ex at all unless it's for educational, productive purposes. Of course, I sometimes slip up, and that happened last week. I'm very grateful that things in my life are looking up, and I am moving past my emotionally abusive relationship. When my ex left, I realized that I was not sleeping the same. That the relationship and him leaving negatively affected my sleep and my sleep schedule. I might do another video in the future about that in this series. Last week, I was telling a family member that I was grateful that things were getting better, and that I noticed that my sleep was better. I noticed that my dreams were happy again, and when I wake up from sleep, I feel more rested. And then I started to talk about how when my ex was with me and when my ex left, it wasn't that way, and my sleep patterns changed, and I was stressed out and I wasn't sleeping as well. And my family member said, "Stop. You have to stop reliving it. Things are good for you now. You just said that you're sleeping better and that you're grateful that you're sleeping better, and you're grateful that you're happier now. Stop there. Don't keep reliving it." And I very much agree with this family member. As I said, I try not to discuss my ex unless it's for educational purposes. Um, I try to discuss it with people if I feel that it will help them. But I was reliving it. And when I was reliving it or remembering it in that moment with my family member, that was not productive. If you have difficulty moving on, then I suggest that you go to a professional that will help you. Because you don't deserve, as a person, to continuously have to relive your traumas. What happened to me with my ex was a negative thing in my life, but it made me stronger. And now I have to make sure. And I want you to make sure that your past traumas don't hold you back from the future. That you're not so focused on what happened to you that you're unable to move forward. And again, if you're unable to move forward or you find it difficult, very difficult, then you can go reach out for some help. There are support groups. You could go to a therapist. You could even call a psychologist. You can call any professional and ask for guidance if you're not sure exactly what to do. There is no shame in reaching out for professional help, especially if that professional help is going to help you move forward in your life. I've said this many times. What my ex did should not define me for the rest of my life. It should not define me forever. And he has no right to define me. And I have no right to let my abusive experience affect me in the negative, because I deserve to be able to let myself be loved by a healthy individual. I deserve to achieve my goals. And I can't do that if I'm constantly reliving the negative things that happened in the past. Please pay attention to the links in the description of the video if you or someone you know is in need of help. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned, and I will be back with gameplay. I'm back, and Olivia Benson has been exhausted. She is raising a toddler, and she is not used to it yet. So she has passed out a few times off camera. She gets home from work, she tries to clean up, and she passes out. She decided to call Rafael Barba. He is the prosecutor that she works with as well as her friend. But tonight she decided to call him because she has her suspicions. Um, well, she she called him because there was a crime committed at this nightclub called Night Moves. And this is a Sims 4 nightclub that I built. I love this nightclub because it is fairly quiet. I like to build lots where your Sims and you can get away from um, a lot of noise. So I put the club area in the basement. So this place has a lot of quiet places for your Sims to talk if you don't like loud music. So they're out here discussing the crime, and Sonny Carisi showed up. I wasn't expecting him, but it's perfect that he's here. She's going to get to know him. She's going to talk to Barba. She's going to tell him the story of the crime. Sometimes prosecutors are called down to a crime scene. And she's dressed like this so she doesn't stand out. You might say that she's trying to act like she's undercover. And you might say that she is undercover. So she is going to make move. Of course, this is an undercover operation. The people here don't want to see a cop. And Barba is dressed formally. She doesn't want anyone to suspect that, again, that she's a cop. So she did that for the public's benefit. And I guess you could say Barba is kind of undercover with her because they are checking out this club after the crime has been committed, and Olivia wants some information, and she doesn't feel like she could get as much information or that it's safe for her to get information as a single woman just entering a club like this. So, and when I say a club like this, I just mean a nightclub. In nightclubs, you have to be very careful. Everywhere, you have to be very careful to not fall victim to anything. That's why I'm happy that Sonny Carisi's here. Of course, Sonny Carisi is also a cop. So, what happens, how this lot is set up is that your sim enters it, and here's a sliding door and a seating area, and the club is down here. If you'd like to see the entire club, I did a lot showcase on it a while back. I always try to do lot showcases before I show lots in my series. And we're gonna see if Raphael, Barba, and Olivia can talk down here and see what's going on. Of course, I'm trying to stay away from loud music, not only because I don't necessarily like it, but also for copyright reasons. And if I back up here, you'll hear the music less, I believe. If I move forward, you would hear it more. But I don't want to be forward because of copyright. I really like that The Sims added that if you come closer, the music gets louder, unless it's on pause, and if you move further away, it's a lot less noisy. So, Olivia wants to get some information from this person. And where is Barba? I'm not sure. Oh, Barba should be coming down with her, I believe. Yep, he's there with her. And they actually look quite cute together here. They have to act like a couple, or at least people who know each other very well. So she is going to just brighten his day. She's going to share secrets. There's not too many people around, and they're by the staircase, so it seems like a quiet place to talk. And then when they're out in the open, they might flirt. Let's see if there's anybody upstairs. But Olivia is very happy that Barba met her son and likes her son, and she's starting to feel like it's a better fit with her and Barba than her and Tucker. But again, they do have a friendship, so it is very difficult for her to admit to herself even that she has actual romantic feelings toward him. So up here we have a party room, so I want to see if anyone is up here. No one is up here for right now. So there's no reason to go up here, so I'm going back down to the basement, and she's going to talk to this person. Barbara looks so uncomfortable. I'm backing up for copyright purposes. And I am going with Olivia back to the outdoors where there is no music. she is going to banter with him, which she would do anyway. But then she is going to flirt a little bit more, just in case anyone is watching. So she is going to... I want her to try the mistletoe kiss, but we're not going to do that because it is the 5th day of summer. So she's just going to blow a kiss. And we'll see how Barbara reacts to that. Oh, that didn't go over well? Why? Oh, this is terrible. Olivia is embarrassed. Well, even Olivia Benson can feel insecure at times. She just does a very good job of hiding it. So she's going to share some photos and express her admiration. And I'm ending this episode here, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Be happy, healthy, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.